Good morning, Misfits. It is MAHA Monday on the Daily Breakdown. I am your host, Zack Bonfilio, aka the Misfit Patriot. Let's say hello to the Misfits up in the chat. Good morning, Carol, Roadrunner, Roads Head, Rodder Rhodes in here. SMDL, I don't know how to say that. Gittin McGroin, Texas Truck Seller, EO Cox, Winky Winky Nod Nod, and Bumba. Zach, I have my grandson Blake over. Can he get a shout out? He's watching with me, and even though he's 10, he knows all the swear words. What's up, Blake? Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. No, what's up, Blake? How you doing, buddy? Oh my God, why did I do that? I'm going to hell. All right, not for that. A whole bunch of other stuff. All right, and Shancock, Cynthia Maggles. How's everybody doing? Okay, as you can see, I'm tired. It's Monday. I'm always tired on Mondays. I have a friend. Look, I know that some people out there, they think I'm like an alcoholic or a drunk or something like that. I'm not. I usually drink on the weekends, but I have a friend who is. He's definitely an alcoholic, 100%. And every time you go out with this guy, he orders shots, and I don't, but he does. It's like his thing. And we went out. I haven't seen him in a while. I kind of like guilt tripped him into hanging out with me this weekend, and yeah, we ordered shots. So yesterday I didn't drink. I literally was recovering. When you're like 40, when you're over 40, hangovers are like you got COVID, like, or not COVID. I hate that. The flu. Because that's what it was. But yeah, no, I don't know about shots, man. I like when I do drink on the weekend. When I drink champagne. I drink mimosas. I call them mimosas. I'll put a whole ass bottle in one of these and I'll just drink it with a little bit of orange juice. That's it. I call it a mimosa. And I don't really get hungover too much, but frickin' yesterday, man. Jeez. Thanks, Alton, you jerk. Shots all the time. He does it like 6. We were at the bar for like 2 hours. This is at least 6. At least 6 times he did it. I'm like, how do you anyway. All right, let's get to it. Oh no, not that one. We'll get to that. Not that one. We'll get to that. There we go. Should we even care? I mean, look, there's like people that are like, "Oh my God, Trump is turning on South Korea." Like that. Can you name me one thing that South Korea does? Like, I can't. I mean, look, I get it. Like, this might sound hypocritical. Why do you support Israel? I don't support the state. I don't support the government. I told you, I am against the Jew hate. I'm indifferent to pretty much every other country, all right? Unless they're a threat to us. North Korea is not really a threat to us. Sure, they're nuclear power, but remember that whole little Rocket Man thing? Like, I got a bigger button than you? Look, I'm saying there's a lot of people that seem to like think that we should be like super like parenty of the world. I don't think that we should be the world police. I am not a non-interventionist, but I want to be a limited interventionist. I would say that it's just like I feel about the government. I want them to be not as powerful as they are. But I don't know, man. I'll get to that story, but I'm just seeing the reactions because Trump sent out a tweet and he pulled a move, and I understand why he did it, and it's not something to freak out about, but people are freaking out because this is the fucking internet, and everybody freaks the fuck out about everything. So stupid. All right. I do want to start with this though. I have not seen this video, right? I was just reading my text, and Sean sent me this text last night. He goes, "I'm definitely posting this tomorrow." And then he's like, Owen Schroyer apparently reacted to his post, and I'm a little mad because I made the same one and he didn't react to me. I would have loved to have seen Trans Schroyer on here with me in the background. By the way, it is Sean's first day on Bongino Report. So at 1 p.m. Eastern, make sure you're like subscribed to Rumble or whatever. Like you're got the notification thingy on. He put that on for my show too, by the way. Fucking trying to help out Sean. I do this shit too. Fucking just as cool as he is. No. But seriously, I hit him up yesterday. I said, "Hey man, proud of you," because I am. I love Sean, and I mean, we've been friends for a while. It's awesome to see. Awesome to see him crushing it. Okay, so Owen Schroyer is fuck. I don't fucking know what this is. Like, I don't know what's going on with him. I said the other day, I go, you remember when Bruce Jenner grew his hair out? And we kind of knew something was up. And he was like, nah. He's like, nah. Like, are you? He's like, nah. And then, like, I don't know, like 6 months later, he was like, yeah, I was kidding. I was kidding. Yeah, no, I am. I'm definitely one of the gays and cutting my dick off. I actually don't know if he did that, but you understand what I mean. Something's up. I'm just saying something's up. Okay, so since I haven't seen this yet, this was right before the show. I had not planned for this, but let's go find it. Let's go find Owen Schroyer's response to Sean. We will watch it live. Should we set it up? I think we should. We'll set it up with the video where both myself, many other people, and Sean called him out, because it's like, ha, told you so. These people are fucking Democrats. They're straight up. I said this to Sean yesterday too. If you're watching the screen, if you're not watching the screen, if you're listening, this is a post, and it says Owen Schroyer says he's voting for Democrats to stop the Trump administration, which is insane. But I said this to Sean. I go, I don't think that Owen Schroyer is like I wouldn't say that he's a controlled opposition. He's aware. I don't think that he's aware that he's controlled opposition, right? I think that Owen Schroyer is what's just known as a useful idiot. There's controlled opposition. Like, I would say Nick Fuentes probably knows he's doing things for certain people. Tucker Carlson knows he's doing things for certain people. Owen Schroyer, I think he's just an idiot, where it's like you just are that dumb. And I think he means it. I think he not means everything that he says. He's still a grifter, but I think that he means a lot of what he says. So let's listen to Owen Schroyer make the case why you should vote Democrat. And by the way, this is the exact same thing as saying, if you could go back in time, all right, and if you were not happy with the job that the Bush administration was doing, which a lot of people weren't, right? On the right, I mean. If you were unhappy with the Bush administration, you're going to vote for Obama. That's what Owen Schroyer is saying. Show of hands in the chat. All right, get the hand up emoji. Do you think that who thinks that Barack Obama was worse than George Bush? All right, chat, you're up. I know there's a delay. Who thinks Barack Obama was worse than George Bush? I'm not saying you have to be a fan of Bush. Who was worse? We'll see. Give it a minute. There's a little bit of a delay. Barack Obama, if raise your hand thingy, or just say yes, if Barack Obama was worse than George Bush. Obama, yes. Way worse. Yep. Way worse. Slow chat today. There we go. Yep. Awful. 7 Legion Studios. Yep. Yes. Getting McGroin. Yep. See, there's the delay. The freaking delay on Rumble. It's like 15, 20 seconds, and that's a long time. Divider in Chief. Han Jancock. Okay. Looks like there is consensus. So, if you could go back in time, if you were not happy with the Bush administration like I was, and you could go, okay, we can vote for another Republican, or we'll vote for Barack Obama because we don't like George Bush. That's retarded. That's insane. But Owen Schroyer makes the case anyway. Let's hear it.
So the only answer might be Democrats getting in there and stopping this administration.
How?
Democrats getting in there and
how? How? Trump is not running again. All right. So this administration would be a new administration, right? This is retarded.
Stopping Trump from all the damage he's doing to this country.
If
It might be the only option.
is he making the argument that the Democrats are better than Trump or better than Republicans, right? Because the answer is neither, but which one is he making? Because he's saying get in there and stop Trump. Stopping Trump is not, at the end of this term, despite what Trump jokes about, he's done. He's done. Sure, he'll name a successor. So the MAGA agenda, Trump's MAGA plan, will be passed on. So are you saying that you want to stop that? Right? And that's I think what Owen is trying to say. Is just too dumb to say it. But let me see if I got this right. Just real quick. You are going to give power to the people who opened the border, who locked you down, gave you the authoritarian, totalitarian rule in America, right? You're going to give power back to the people that let you watch your grandparents die through a frickin' plastic sheet or a window when the nurses were holding up the signs on the side of the hospital saying, "She passed. Sorry." Heart emoji, right? You want to give power back to those people who killed Americans, like Americans, like real Americans, like not fucking some weird, the Jews did it. No. Dead people, right? Cut your kids' dicks off, cut your kids' tits off, gave them chemical castration drugs. You want to give power back to those people because you don't like what's going on 3,500 miles away in the Middle East. Are you fucked? It's wild. It's wild. He's actually going to make the argument. Let's hear it.
That's what people are realizing.
Nobody is.
Wake up, guys. Wake up, MAGA. Hey,
You're not MAGA.
It's all
You're not MAGA. This is like Nick Fuentes using America First. Trump, so obviously Trump didn't start technically the words America First. Like I think Reagan might have said it or somebody. But Trump started the America First movement in 2017. He started using that term to tie it into MAGA. Nick Fuentes makes his podcast in 2020. Calls it America First. This is what they do. They hijack. It's the same thing the Nazis did with taking a peaceful symbol and slapping it on their uniforms. It's Marxist. It's communist. It's socialist. It's Nazi shit. It's the same tactic. It's over and over again throughout history. Learn to read the signs.
thought it was all great. No. Wake up. Wake up. Trump is George Bush, maybe worse. The economy's not getting any better. The Pentagon is broke. The debt is at a record high. Americans' debt is at a record high. You're in the Middle East. Americans are coming back in body bags. Wake up. Wake up. You have been sold out. Trump sold you out.
This is like honestly, like this is, I'm trying to think of a good analogy here. This is like, if somebody was like, I don't know, freaking had like somebody was like late to a birthday party or something like that, like late to a birthday party, and they show up, and then the person at the house is like, this is the worst thing that you have ever done, and like snaps and wake up, being on time is important. Like, I know it's not the greatest analogy, I was rushed it, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, this is like the craziest overreaction to a not that bad of a problem. The economy is not fucking crushing, but it's definitely better, and it's definitely not bad. Like the soldiers coming home in body bags. There was I think 14. Biden did that in a day with Abby Gate, and you want to give power back to that party, right? I mean, like I said, I'm very cognizant of the fact that Soldiers die in war, but anytime we go to war on purpose, that lays at the feet of the president or commander in chief who sent them there. All right. So Trump, technically, Trump put soldiers who knew what they were getting into that situation, and they died. Okay, I get it. There's also training accidents, and there's way more of them every year. So it's part of the job. It's a horrible decision that he had to make. But why did they die? Right? Why? Why did they die? Trying to prevent Iran from having a nuclear weapon that they could use against us. That's why those specific soldiers died. Why did the soldiers at Abbey Gate die? Because Biden was an incompetent cunt who wanted to get a photo op on 9/11, and he rushed a withdrawal, which got people killed. They didn't die for protecting anything. They died for somebody's narcissism. Trump, I believe, believes that what he's doing is right because he's been saying it for 40 years. I agree with him. Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. So those specific soldiers died that Owen Schroyer is like super upset about. He's not. He's a virtue signaling prick. But the ones that he wants to now give power back to the Democrats, when the Democrats will get soldiers killed for a photo op. See how it doesn't make sense? Anyway, let's go listen to his response to Sean. It's just wild, man. Let's go hear his response to Sean, where he looks like I don't even know what he looks like. I don't even know. I can't even he looks like a contestant on like Real World Road Rules season 1. Oh my god. Did he really do this? Did he put this there? Like he did this. He did this. Bro. Who is this? Oh, she sucks. Dude, they're Democrats. They're fucking Democrats. Look, they are Democrats. They are Democrats. Oh my god. Where is it? All right. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's 2 minutes.
Oh, look, guys, the Trump impersonator guy is doing his daily Owen Schroyer posting. I told you. No, actually, Sean, we told you. That's what happened.
A little herp.
We told you that if Trump got into another
little herp on the lip there.
War with Iran.
Yeah, right there. Oh. What was his name?
That if Trump stopped Doge, that if Trump dropped the Epstein files, we told you that meant people would vote Democrat.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
can't.
clear
I can't.
That you didn't even.
Fucking stupid and slow. I can't do it. Some people may or may not like my clapbacks, but they are fucking good. Right? They are good because I'm articulate, fast, witty, quick, quippy. I can just get them out. No, we told you that the dude today, Junior. Shit. Every video on Owen Shroyer, you can literally just put it on 2 times speed. Like that's Owen Shroyer's videos. All right. Anyway, moving on from that, we spent a lot of time on that. It was like important though, because it's. I mean, we could have saved it for Woke Wednesday, but you know. Anyway, we got the daily breakdown. We got the North Korea, South Korea thingy, and the Trump thingy, but we also do on the daily breakdown the news, and I go on the internet. I type in the news and I break it down. So that's the daily breakdown. First up, Hayden Panettiere, who starred in Heroes and Nashville, dies at 36. Kind of sad, I guess. I don't know. Didn't know her. Hayden Panettiere, who starred in Heroes in Nashville, in a statement by her father, shared by the representative, he said, "It was profound sadness. We share the tragic passing of our beloved Hayden. She was incredible light and force of nature, brought and suffer immeasurable love to millions, and the millions who watched her on screen. Statement said we asked for privacy." All right, child actress. Come on, pop-ups. Child actor. A child actor since she was cast in various commercials as an 11-month-old. Jeez. She grew into prolific star. You know what I'm looking for, right? How did she die? You're probably not going to say it. What the hell? Who is that? We're not doing that. Nope. Oh, Katie with the verified listing department. Screw you. Stop cold calling me. All right. Earlier this year, she published a memoir, This Is Me. We're going to get to that. This Is Me, A Reckoning, where she described her longing for a normal childhood. As a child actor, she wanted to fit in. Here we go. And this is important. Okay? This is important because we're getting into a bad place. All right? With everything is something. That's what I call conspiratards, right? Everything is something. Everything is something, right? Sometimes things are just things, right? Panettiere also shared her struggle with addiction, depression, and their impact on her relationship with her daughter and partner, former Ukrainian boxing world champion Vladimir Klitschko. Right? Didn't even know she was married to him. So, she said the book's purpose was to share my stories and traumas and the thing that I've been through many obstacles. I was trying to fit into two different worlds, etc., etc. Okay, so why is this part important? Struggled with addiction because I'm not saying that she overdosed. I'm saying that she's a former addict who died young. So overdosing could probably be on the list, right? But nope, she was murdered, according to the internet, right? This is what happens every fucking time. And I guess you could say maybe, but Occam's razor would suggest if I have murdered because she mentioned an anonymous person on a boat in a book versus addict dies at 36 suddenly. But let's read this story. From Johnny St. Pete. Oh my God, what the F? Hayden Panettiere just died at 36, 3 months after her bombshell exposure of the elite Hollywood music system. Nope. She didn't do that. We knew that. Ever heard of Diddy? Ever heard of Harvey Weinstein? Ever heard of fucking everybody in Hollywood? Above all, she was a mom, leaving her daughter behind. Barely 3 months after she finally spoke up, in her new book and on the Jay Shetty podcast, she told the world what happened when she was 18 and heroes were exploding. This is the story from the book. A trusted female friend dragged her downstairs on a boat at sea and literally put her in a bed next to a naked, very famous, older British rocker. She had to fight him off and hide for the rest of the night. Here it comes. That was 18 years ago. She still never named him. This is what people like Candace Owens and Ian Carroll are doing to the discourse. They are turning people into and this is why I don't like conspiracy theories. I've never liked conspiracy theories. I've always said, I go, because the one thing that people will say when they're conspiracy theorists, they go, yeah, but we're right about a lot. Yeah, but you're wrong about a fuck ton more. And it's irritating. It's like if your batting average was like 50, I would not want to get you, I wouldn't be like, hey, hit this over the house for $1 million. No. You're wrong about a bunch of stuff, and then COVID. And it's like, oh, see, we're right about everything. No. Most people were, right? I call it the 95-5 rule. I haven't said that in a while on here, but the P1s will know what the 95-5 means. Conspiracy theorists are 95% right about 5% of the shit they say, and they are 5% right about 95% of the shit they say, right? That's the 95-5 rule, and it works every time. 5% of the things that they talk about, they're 95% right about, right? COVID, right? Like 95, they are 5% right about 95% of the shit they talk about, literally everything, right? But they think they're right about everything. They have it flipped. They're like, we're right most of the time. No, you're not. Hayden Panettiere, however you say her name, right? This is like the clip. We're not going to play the clip. Now she's dead, cause still unknown. She had just flown from LA down south with her boyfriend when it happened. Okay. Who was the rocker? I mean, honestly, Is it possible? Sure. Is it likely? No. She wrote a book that nobody read and named an anonymous man. So she didn't name anyone. I'm just saying, man, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of opening up my freaking phone and just being like, I think that we all long for that. Like, I want to open up my phone and be like, oh, that's a good point. There's just so many. There's so many dumb. So many dumb. Okay. Next up, story of the thumbnail. Trump orders military to substantially reduce joint exercise with South Korea. The president cited the U.S. allies' refusal to join the war in Iran and has a very good relationship with North Korea's Kim Jong-un for reasons curtailing the annual drills. Okay. So we'll go to this. You guys can kind of see where. All right. This is what everyone's freaking out about on Twitter. All right. This is the tweet from Trump. Based on my very good relationship with Kim Jong-un of North Korea, I am not happy with the fact that the United States has long ago agreed to participate in joint military exercises with South Korea. These exercises are not only costly, with much of these costs paid for by the United States of America. You would think that people like Owen Schroyer would be happy, but he probably isn't because he has TDS, but okay. But send a signal that is totally inappropriate and hostile to a country that, as long as Donald J. Trump has been president, has been unthreatening and respectful. Therefore, and based on the fact that it is too late to cancel, I have instructed Secretary of War to substantially reduce the joint military exercises. While somewhat unrelated, quote, question mark, I recently asked the president of South Korea if they would like to join us in the denuclearization of the Islamic Republic of Iran, and they said, no thanks. All right. I'm reading, hold on, I'm going to read this chat. Trump the cuck. Okay. I can already tell this one's going to be good. Trump the cuck, Trump the cuck, Trump the cuck, shush. I will mute you if you spam my chat. If you don't, I will let you talk. But let's read this. Based on what I've learned from Trump about windmills over the years, I can't think of anyone to better redesign America's aircraft carriers. Trump has taken a look at North Korea and South Korea. All right, then shut up. Stop. You're not spamming. You're literally spamming. You are almost the entire fucking screen. That's spamming. Shut up. I want to finish reading before I mute you, if I have to. Trump has taken a look at North Korea and South Korea and concluded that Kim Jong-un and the North Koreans are the good guys, and we should be with them. No. Fuck MAGA. One of Putin's most important allies who have supplied troops, weapons, and equipment to Russians who killed Ukrainians is Kim Jong-un in North Korea. You understand that... Oh, you know what? Never mind. Because I don't want you to answer. I'll just do it on my own. Trump praised and sided today with one of our closest military allies and trading partners. Okay. Let's just fact check that real quick. Okay. Hold on. No. We're gonna have to mute you if you think that there. You go away. All right, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes just so I can see other people in the chat. Go away for 5 minutes. Come back when you've calmed down. All right. Let's go to perplexity. All right. Come on. Who are our top trading partners in America? Let's find this out. Oh, I'm sorry. I got the chat screen up. Give me a second. I'll switch it. I'm not saying blah 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 is this right. I'm just saying who are our top trading partners in America. I could be wrong. Maybe South Korea is going to be on the list. Maybe South Korea is going to pop up. Maybe. Mexico, Canada, and China. 7. South Korea, top 10. Yeah, top 10, but number 7, right? So I guess you could say one of our top. I guess that's a factual statement. All right. 4% as opposed to Mexico's 16.5, Canada's 12.2, or China's 6.2. So it's low, but it's not out. It's not, you know. Okay, now military strategies, military allies. I guess because of North Korea, but if Trump has a good relationship with Kim Jong-un, it doesn't mean he likes Kim Jong-un. It doesn't mean he doesn't think that he's a bad guy. Trump does this all the time. He says Xi Jinping's a great guy. It's like he's not. He knows how to. It's the way that he talks. He knows how to work people. He strokes their ego. Keep your enemies close, etc., etc. All right. Yeah. As far as this goes with the very good relationship with North Korea's Kim Jong-un, I think that that's just Trump talk. I don't necessarily like that he's like signaling to the world that he's like putting pressure on South Korea and making it look like he's has more favoritism towards North Korea. But like I said in the beginning, this might not be something I necessarily agree with him on, but I do understand why he did it, right? Like I get it. Like Trump has tunnel vision on one thing right here. The denuclearization of the Islamic Republic of Iran. And he is pissed about how this war would have been over if our real allies, that dickhead in the chat that just said that they're one of our strategic allies, they're a military partner, where were they? Where were they? Where were they? Where was South Korea when we had to go deal with Iran? Where was South Korea when we had to go deal with Iran? I was just told by Trump the cuck that they're one of our closest, most strategic military. Yeah, I love how you guys always do that, by the way. Anytime, insert here. They're the closest. No, they're not. I'm just saying, I know why he did it. He did it because of this. He did it because they said, we're not going to help you in Iran. And he probably is saying, I'm not going to fucking help you either. It's the same thing he did with NATO. It's the same thing he did with Europe. He tells people to fuck off. If you don't help me, I won't help you. That's how Trump works. All right? You think this is what, somewhat unrelated? No, it's the whole reason. Did you come in with a new account? Did you come in here with a new account? No. Now forever. Now forever. You don't get to do that. If I mute you for 5 minutes, it's 5 fucking minutes. Go sit down. Hey, I think that's supposed to say, hey, Misfit. How are you popping in for 15 minutes? How you doing, Amy MM? Oh my God. Max tarded bots. Yes. Dude, I hate when people do that. If I mute you for 5 minutes, you can't wait 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes, dude. You just took advantage of my good graces. I was only trying to, so you wouldn't do what you just did. I've got lots of accounts. I can hit this button. It's really not that hard. I've got lots of accounts. That's not a flex. It's not a flex. It's like, I have so much time on my hands. I am such a loser that I have so many accounts on the internet. Okay, good. Good for you, dude. I have so I have so many fake accounts because my life sucks. Good for you. Good for you. Oh my God. Yeah, so anyway, they came back. Multiple personality. One personality. It's just one schizophrenic personality. All right, enough. We're having fun. We're having too much fun. We're not allowed to have fun. This is why I had to leave LFA. I have too much fun on my show. I don't do the news. I just roll out of bed I just have fun. Fuck me. This is a no fun channel. All right. So yeah, look at that's my take. My take is, should we really care? Oh my god, it's back. Bro. Bro, this is a fucking mental illness. This really is. This is a mental illness. Like, you are, where'd it go? Where did it go? Look at this. This is a fucking mental illness. It's literally, do you not realize that you're an insane person? Probably not. I ain't reading that. I don't know what it said, but I just hit mute. I ain't reading that. Oh my god, 4 accounts? Jesus. How do you do that? Dude, I have enough problems with one. I have enough problems with one account. Like, one account. I'm like, what's my password? All right, I'll see you in a minute. Hey guys,
Make sure to
this
like,
episode
share,
is sorry. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Actually, that's a good segue. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into our Patriot Pouch promo. Hey guys, this episode is brought to you by Patriot Pouch. If you're trying to kick nicotine or tobacco products and you don't want to deal with those usual withdrawals, this is something you'll want to check out. Patriot Pouch is a nicotine-free, tobacco-free, and non-carcinogenic pouch. It uses nixidine, which binds to the same receptors as nicotine, helping curb cravings with a cleaner, better, and smoother effect. One of the best parts, it's less addictive, making it easier to wean yourself off and finally break that habit for good. So, whether you're looking for a simple, healthy alternative to what you're currently doing, or if you're trying to quit smoking, vaping, or even traditional pouches entirely, Patriot Pouch is the choice for you. And unlike a lot of products that claim to be made in the USA, but they're actually produced in places like India or China, Patriot Pouch is 100% made and manufactured right here in America, the greatest country in the world. You can try all 4 flavors with the Sovereign Sample 4-pack, or you can go straight to my personal favorite, Orange You Glad You're an American. Head over to patriotpouchusa.com and use the code MISFIT15 at checkout to get 15% off your order. Or you can also scan the QR code you see on the screen by heading over to my Beacons link. And that is, again, patriotpouchusa.com, code MISFIT15. Go get your Patriot Pouch today. Alrighty, Patriot Pouch. I guess we know who's hitting the thumbs down. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Oh my god, it's back. Look. It's a fucking whack-a-mole. Dude, when you go hold on, let me go back to your first account so I can make sure I mute that forever. Yeah, here we go. When I mute you, do you literally like sign out and sign in? Like, do I make you do that? Am I making you do that right now? Because that makes me feel really good. It makes me feel very powerful over you. I own you. Like, I own your life. I love that. That makes me feel really good. Like, I feel fucking so powerful over you. Like, I control what you're doing right now. Like, all I have to do, I have to hit this little button. Like, I just hit it. Like, I'm like, it's like click, click, and I use you for content, and you get my views up, and then people are going to watch this clip, and they're going to laugh. I'm making people feel good. I'm making people feel good because they're like, this is fun. This is funny. I'm watching Zack, who's really good with trolls. Like, you're not a troll. I'm a troll, but you know what I mean. You crazy people. They like it. I like it. You don't like it. Because you have to go, fucking, what's my other account name? How does that even work, by the way? Do you have them in a fucking, like, do you have them in, like, your notes? Do you have them in your notes folder? Is it all, like, is it all written down, like, okay, this is Trump, President Bone Spurs, password 3842957, Trump the cuck. Is it all written down? Do you copy and paste it? Do you sign out and sign back in? Is that what you're doing? You're signing out and signing back in? Or do you have like a bunch of fucking screens like Tony Stark, but like if he was pathetic? So fucking good. Yes, obviously, I'm not reading the rest of it. Gone. 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 I read I read 4 words, and I don't need to read the rest. Yes, I sign out. Gone. That's how quick it is for me. All that shit you had to do, that's like 40 seconds out of your life. At least. So much fun. This is the best show ever. I love it. Okay. All right, I guess we're over that story. Let's see here. No, don't care. There was a story I wanted to get to. Yes, this one. Oh, it's from WAPO. Fuck you. Trump says White House needs military complex. All right, so let's look up that on. Oh my God, he's back again. Didn't read it. Didn't read it. Didn't read it. Go get your other one. Go get your other one. Go do it. I order you to go get another one. Go get your other account and come back. Now. You go do it now. Bitch. I own you. I'm in control of your life. I'm in control of your life. You signed it. Hold on, let's count them. Let's count them. We can do this the rest of the show. I'm fine with that. I don't work for Jeremy anymore. We don't have to do the news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've signed in with 8 accounts. You're such a fucking loser. You are such a loser, dude. Like, how? How do you not just, like, how? I don't want you to. I don't want you to hurt yourself. I really don't. I'm just saying, like, how do you not? If I woke up tomorrow and I had 8 fucking Rumble accounts, I'd jump off of my fucking balcony. It's making another account. It'll be back. It'll be back. It can't help itself. There it is. There it is. Not reading it. Wait, is that it? Yeah. Not reading it. Not reading it. Already muted. Not reading it. Let it call? What does that mean? Let it call. Are they trying to call? Probably already have my number. No. Yes, call. Oh, no. I'm not talking to that thing. Dude, I got a job and shit. Like, I gotta go to work after this. All right. See. I will tell you one thing. The trolls they get you distracted. I want to do this story. Okay. So, because it says something about White House military complex. Okay. News, Trump ballroom. Because I didn't realize the judge had blocked. Jesus. So it's just a fucking... What is it? Oh, wait. Ooh. No, wait. I accidentally... No. Oh my God. I gotta unmute. Eden, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I was quick on the trigger. I muted Eden. Yes. Failed to unmute. Uh-oh. We gotta unmute Eden. Okay. Fuck you, dickhead. Get out of here. Eden, you will be unmuted with haste. Here, we'll go back. Look what you made me do, you dickhead. All right. Eden, you are unmuted. Phew. All right, enough of that. Here we go. Okay. Today, here we go. Judge orders White House ballroom construction to halt in a ruling that leaves Trump seething. I really doubt he's like seething. But what's up with these judges? Can we just arrest them? Can we arrest them? Like, please. Like, he's muting the regulars. It was an accident. It was an accident. The U.S. Judge Richard Leon in Washington granted a preservationist group request for a preliminary injunction that temporarily halts President Trump's new White House ballroom. He concluded that the National Trust for Historic Preservation is likely to succeed on the merits of its claims because no statute has come close to giving the president authority of the claims he has. Bullshit. The President of the United States is the steward of the White House for future generations of first families. He is not, however, the owner. Who was nominated by the bench by George Bush. The White House quickly filed a notice of appeal. While Trump fumed at the ruling, we built many things at the White House over the years. They don't get congressional approval, he told the reporters in the Oval Office short time later. So, again, why are these fucking, why are these judges acting as the president? Like, what are, like, they really do, these judges, they really just want, they want to be like an authority figure, like over the president, as like a check and balance on the thing. Like, that's not their job. Their job is not to intervene. That's why we have the separation of powers. Congress's job is that. I mean, you can have that. But the judicial system is just being used to make sure Trump can't get anything done. And it's always these leftist activist judges, and I'm sick and tired of it. I want them arrested for obstruction or something. Find the thing. I don't care. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't sure if that was a new story. That's why I wanted to bring that up. Okay. All right, let's get into this last little thing. We covered this on Friday, even though that show Friday was a little bit shorter because I was having some back issues. I rewatched it and I found a really good clip of it and I posted it up, so go check that out. But I wanted to bring this back up because we talked about this Friday, where I was like, okay. This is, again, the problem with conspiracy theorists and everything like that. It doesn't matter what evidence you put in front of them. They are always going to go back to conspiracy. But let's just really quickly fact check and debunk Joe Rogan's bullshit.
That you hear in the news is that.
Okay, here we go.
How much of it is bullshit? But there's some bullshit. And one of the more recent bullshits is they found a photo that they were saying was Tyler Robinson, but then people noticed that because he's real thin, people noticed that the cars in the background, the proportions were distorted. And then they realized that what they had done was taken a guy who's like much wider than Tyler Robinson and shrunken the perspective.
Really?
Yep. Yep. And then
really? No. Guys, what are we doing here? Right? What are we fucking doing here? It's not, this is what Joe Rogan's talking about. It's like you're looking at footage from a friggin' security camera. It's not like HD, obviously. None of them are. And when he says they, right? They. Who the fuck is Joe Rogan talking about? Who's they? He goes, they took a photo of somebody that's like not as skinny, and then they cropped it and the cars are shrunk. Who's they? Like, and if you asked Joe Rogan that, he'd be like, well, I don't know. Who are they? That's the problem, dickhead. You're the one saying it, right? Like, that's the problem. You're the one saying it. They. Jeez. So, the debate, quote debate, happened. I started watching it, and I think I fell asleep after like a half hour. on Friday, so I'm glad I did because I watched the highlights, quote, highlights, and there's maybe 3 clips from the entire, quote, debate with Andrew Wilson and Candace Owens that are even worth playing, which I'm going to do. But my point I made on Friday was who does it help that Candace, who does it add to the discourse? Does it change minds? Does it make a difference if Andrew Wilson pays Candace Owens $300,000 to debate, quote, debate, right? And the answer is no. And I know I don't like X polls as like a barometer for anything, but what I am saying is, according to this X poll from Steven Crowder, right, 5% of people who, quote, people who took the poll who follow Candace think Andrew won, right? Now, 56% of people think that Andrew won. I mean, I don't really back Andrew, but I just chose that one because it was the easiest one I couldn't pick any others. Candace won, backed Andrew 12%, right? So I think that this is more, these two are all Candace followers, right? So this is really more like putting these two numbers together because nobody who watched that debate and backed Andrew thought Candace won. Other than me, who said she won because she got her to pay you $300,000. But anyway, here's a few highlights from the debate, which, like I said, was just retarded. Okay, this is one of them. It's a pretty good one.
That's how it works.
And is there equally 100 other plausible explanations?
I think that's the reason why most people are exploring when things don't make sense.
Got it.
So yes, at the beginning of that, this is how the court process works.
So
just so we're clear,
if there's 100 other plausible explanations, then Candace, why is it that we should go with this idea that it was a patsy?
Yes.
I'm not saying that we should go with the idea that it was a patsy. I am saying that there is.
Oh, I thought that was the whole defense. Your whole claim.
No, my whole claim was that there is more evidence that that's how it works.
Yeah. So you can see how Andrew is better at what he does. I've said this. What Andrew does, they're not debates. They're gotchas. It's a show. It's a gotcha. It's like he's more like a lawyer than he is a debater, right? And I like Andrew. I really do. I mean, we get it. We have our little tiffs every once in a while. We have our disagreements. I don't agree with him on a lot. I think he's a bit of a grifter. I think he's a bit of a hypocrite because he talks about being a Christian ethicist who debates OnlyFans whores. Explain that to me. And don't give me the woman at the well bullshit, because Jesus didn't walk up to them and call them a whore. But you understand my point. He's better at talking, thinking, and using sound reason and logic. That is completely obvious. But I also said on Friday, so is my fucking dog, right? If anybody who debates Candace is smarter than Candace. Candace is not smart. Period. She's a dumb person. If you watched any part of that debate, you'll understand that. But why did Andrew Wilson pay her $300,000 to do this? Does he really truly believe that he was going to change her mind, change her followers' minds? No, because he's not an idiot. He did it because he thought he could make money off of it. Right? That's what it is. And that is not helping the discourse. You are elevating a retard because now every other stupid conspiracy theorist is going to think, well, if I'm annoying enough and I'm sensational enough and I do this enough, somebody will give me $300,000. I really wish he didn't pay her. If he just debated her, I would have very low criticism of this because it would just be like every other stupid thing. Dave Smith. All right, this is another good clip, though.
I want to just directly ask you is, do you actually believe that anybody in TPUSA or Erica Kirk or Erica actually participated, had foreknowledge of, or facilitated the murder of Charlie Kirk?
I'm not going to get myself into a legal pickle here.
Oh my
Everything
God!
I said is on my podcast. I think
Guys, hey, if you're out there saying it's clear Erica or TPUSA did it, guess what?
If I
Candace won't say it.
I would seat them all.
So either she doesn't know or she's a coward and you need a better champion.
I would.
So all the people out there with YouTube channels, and it's done. It's done now. Your theories she won't back up because she says she won't get in a legal pickle. She doesn't have the courage that you do on your X profile or Instagram or YouTube channel with 50,000 subscribers. She won't do it. She won't do it. You need someone better.
See, this is why I wanted to pull this clip, right? You see, Crowder's right, but I want to expound on that. Candace Owens has been saying Erica Kirk, TPUSA, complicit, Erica Kirk, TPUSA, involved, Israel involved, French frickin' Foreign Legion involved. But then when pressed, she goes, I don't want to get myself into any legal trouble. Do you mean that what you are saying here is, do you think that an argument could be made in a court of law that what you're saying is defamatory? Because what is defamation? Right? Defamation is the intentional lying about another person that will harm their reputation or cause them some type of monetary loss. Candace knows what she's doing. Right? Candace knows exactly what she's doing. She is a grifter. She's also a crazy person, and that's a dangerous combination. All right, finally, this is just the best moment. It's nothing really, substantive about the actual debate, but what Andrew does is gotcha moments. This is a pretty good one.
You said you had some new evidence at the beginning of the
Oh yeah,
debate
we should
you had
show that
something
text
new.
message that you read
Would you
just
wanna
because
share
I
that?
think that's important for the public. You shared it out of context.
I'll do it on my show. I'll share the text
So you're going to
message.
read it on my show but not show it?
Correct.
Okay.
So I'll show it on my show, but that's what I'll do. I'll show it on my show.
Can I ask why?
Well, because I want to drip out the evidence. That's got to drip out that evidence. Keep people coming back for the show.
Watch her
right?
face.
I don't know if snark serves you so well.
I'm just saying, yeah, I'll release it there. Yeah, that's my intention.
You said you.
Hold on, let's go right back to that. That right there. That is the, you fucking got me. You got me on that one. Right? Because that's what Candace does. Candace is like, I want to release something tomorrow. I'm going to release something next week. Oh my God, it's going to be a bombshell. I'm going to release. Andrew just did that to her and she got pissed about it. So anybody who if she criticizes anybody for doing that, she knew in that moment, she goes, I better shut the fuck up. That was a good moment. Andrew, on that alone, one more 300 grand. All right. Well, I usually tell you guys to go over to Sean on LFA. I'm not doing that anymore. Don't ever go to LFA again. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. Sean is going to be on the Bongino report. Let's go right over there and guide you in case. All right. So what you want to do is you want to go to Rumble. And you want to go, here it is. It's the big day. Look at how excited Bongino is about Sean. That's good. But this is the channel, Bongino Report. Okay. Sean Farish live premieres Monday. Wow. Oh, I am following them, but this is on the browser. I'm not even signed in. That's why. But yeah, you want to follow this account, Bongino Report. Sean will be on at 1 p.m. Eastern today for his debut. So head over there and make sure you follow that and go say what's up. All right, boys and girls. It's shout out time. We're 2 minutes over, but people aren't leaving because Sean is not up. So we usually go maybe 1 or 2 minutes over unless it was last Friday. Alrighty, my LFA subscription ends today. Yeah, well, hey man, you guys do whatever you want. I don't like Jeremy because of what he did. That's pretty obvious. So yeah. All right. Emerald Sonic, T. Mitchell, on the edge. Roadrunner 513, Cynthia Mangles, Spoiled Bretley. Where do I go now? I would go right over to Bongino, because now Bongino, actually, you know what? Let's fucking do that. Let's go raid Bongino. That's what we're going to do. We're going to raid Bongino. Yeah, so my show actually now, my show will lead into Dan's show. So this is how I'm thinking my new lineup is going like this. I obviously do my show. I hear myself while I talk. No, I'm going to watch Bongino, Crowder, and then Sean. That's perfect. That's my new lineup. Okay. Where were we? We're going to raid Bongino. Okay. Let's go.
Vote that tomorrow is the primary.
Stop it. Okay.
Folks, Patriot Mobile.
Shush.
It isn't just different.
Shush, Dan. Copy. Okay. So how did it work again? It's raid / raid / space. I think that's how you do it. Nope. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Great. Don't know how to raid. I don't know how to raid Dan. I'm so bad at this. Technology. Interwebs. Here, let's try it on here. We'll get it. I figured it out the other day. I can figure it out again. All right. Copy. Perfect. Okay. It's raid. Is it raid /? No. Is it /raid? Oh, that's what it was. It's /raid, not raid /. There we go. Confirm raid. All right, that's where you go. Now, in the chat, you will see raiding the Dan Bongino show. All right, boys and girls, I will see you all tomorrow for TDS Tuesday. Peace.